Finish off for me. Say make a withdraw money. Or a man no go downgrade. Make a carry your luggage. I define you for 4 days. 4 days and no trouser free to contain. Got your body in a package. So you know see I'm falling for you.
Guys, there is something I like about this Big Brother Naija season 7, and it's the fact that there is competition. Both houses competing to either win money, to either win their wager tax, or maybe to win the head of house challenge. And it's just interesting to watch. But there is a black side to it, and when I say black side, there is a negative side to it, and it's the fact that I see that if these guys should leave the house the way they are right now, they would have a lot of enemies. I mean, level 1 house having enemies in level 2 house, and level 2 house housemates having enemies in level 1 housemate. So yeah guys, today was the wager tax, and it was interesting to watch a fashion show that Big Brother said you guys should come and portray Gen Z vibes for us at this fashion show. Trust me, both houses did perfectly well, but I'm going to give my judgment. Even though Big Brother has given his judgment, I'm going to tell you what my own judgment is, and I'm going to analyze the show. I may not be a fashion enthusiast, but I mean, I have some ideas on what fashion or fashion shows should look like. So yeah, the wager tax was for them to portray the Gen Z vibes. All housemates were given Ankara fabrics to make outfits for themselves. I mean, housemates were hard at work with needle and thread, no machine. They used needle and thread to make their outfits, which I really thought they actually killed. Like every housemate that did their outfit actually killed their outfit, because it is not even easy to sew clothes or outfits like that with just needle and thread, but they actually pulled that off, and that was really nice. So yeah, some of the housemates that really stood out for me was Chichi, Hermes, Allison, who else? Okay, I really don't know any. I don't think I know any person that actually dressed well. The other ones were cool. I mean, Chomzy was cool, Doyin was cool, but it was just the normal. I mean, these guys I just mentioned earlier, you'd see that they put a bit of effort in what they did. Now for the level 2 housemates, the guys that really did well, number 1 was Modella. Modella was invested in her outfit, and I mean, it was good that Big Brother had to recognize that yes, you actually did well. Your outfit looks really good. I don't know about Fina, but she looked beautiful in the outfit, and it was nice. I think someone else that actually stood out for me was Groovy as well. Groovy looks nice in his outfit. So yeah, those are some of the people that actually really looked nice in their outfit. So yeah, wager tax, these guys had to do like a fashion show, and the level 1 housemates, since they have the head of house in their house, Big Brother gave them the opportunity to pick who would start the show. Now level 1 decided that level 2 should start the show, and that was how level 2 had to step out to start their show. Now Big Brother said, before they started the show, Big Brother said he was going to judge the show based on how they play the teamwork, how they play their teamwork, how organized they are, the outfit portraying Gen Z, and the performance in general. Now level 2 housemates came out. I mean, when I mean level 2 housemates, I mean the house, you have Modella, you have Brian, you have Kes, you have Daniela, you have Khalid, and the rest. They came out and they did their fashion show. Guys, these guys were on point. And when I mean on point, now their outfit may not be all that great, because if you tell me to judge the outfit based on Gen Z vibe, someone's outfit that actually stood out to us was Elo Swag really looked good in that outfit. I was surprised Big Brother did not call him out, but it's fine. It was simple, but it looked really good. So yes, these guys came out and they did their fashion show, and I'm going to tell you for free that these guys were organized. When I mean organized, everything was just going timely, and that is how a fashion show is. Once a fashion show becomes long, it becomes boring to watch. A fashion show has to be timely. That's why you see that once one model is walking to the stage, turning around, another one is coming, because there is no time to waste. I mean, these guys did everything. It was timely. If you watched it on TV, you'd understand what I'm saying. It was just smooth. The only place they made an error was when Modella was coming out to say what Gen Z means to her, and I think she forgot her line. And when she forgot her line, she was like, oh my god, she did not pick herself up immediately. So she was like, she was almost giving up, but then eventually she picked herself up. So that was just like the little error they had in their performance. Now they did their performance, it was great, trust me, and they went back to their seats. So Level 1 housemates had the opportunity to come and do their fashion show. And first off, they said they had a request. What was your request? I could understand where they were coming from, because I mean, we've already performed in a certain way. So when we are coming to perform to the public, we've already rehearsed in a certain way. So when we are coming to perform to the public, we should perform how we've rehearsed, so that we'll not go and make mistake. Do you understand? Understandable. So these guys came in and they said, Big Brother, we have a request. And Big Brother said, what's your request? And Adekunle said, our request is that please don't play us songs. We've rehearsed, or we have our own songs that we want to play. And Big Brother was like, okay, no problem, I'm not going to play you songs because you asked nicely. I'll let you do your thing. So these guys came on and they started singing. First off, they were singing too high. They were noisy about the song. What's his name now? Giddy Fire and Rachel were the ones singing, and trust me, they were really high with whatever they were singing, and I felt it was too disorganized.
You didn't sit to me for body. Say your love and feet fall on me. Yeah. Girl, I won't let make her go crazy. I'm gonna get you short for me. Say make her we draw money. Oh Roma, no go downgrade. Make her carry your luggage. I define you for 4 days. 4 days and no trouser free to contain. Girl, your body not packed. Yeah. You know, see, I'm falling, calling for your over.
There was song there, so why tell Big Brother not to play your song? So that was one way they failed. First of all, their outfits were great. I've mentioned some of the people in the group that actually looked good, but they were not all that. And what is even pissing me off right now is that these guys went into their house and they're like, they feel they're all that, and they were like, it's normal. Like I said, when they come out of this house, there will be much hate between housemates, except Big Brother has a plan to merge them and maybe somehow get them to understand themselves, reconcile and come together. If not, they'll come out with so much hate. So these guys came out, did their thing. There was a lot of talking. Bella and DG apparently had their clothing line, and it was like a fashion showcase for their clothing line, which makes sense, but it was too boring. They now did interviews for DG and Bella. Shegs being the host of the show, no decorum, just since using the F word, looking all like I really don't care, like it's a rap competition or something like that. And I'm like, no, you guys are not really serious, because honestly, Big Brother was going to rate how organized the team is and how well prepared. When a team prepares, you understand that this team has prepared. You see it in their performance. When a team does not prepare, or when they prepare and they over prepare, and when they over prepare, to deliver now becomes a problem. You see it in their performance. So what I saw with them was that they prepared, but they over prepared, and they now overdid it. And that was Big Brother's verdict, honestly, because the singing was actually not necessary. That was where they failed. First of all, then their movement on stage did not really show that fashion show kind of. You understand? I didn't get the feeling of a fashion show. Some people stood out, like Hermes. Hermes had a very nice outfit, by the way. and he stood out with how he strutted, and even Allison as well stood out. Those are some people that stood out. The rest did not actually give me that energy. I'm not saying level 2 housemates were all that, but you could see how timely they were. You could see how invested they were in the show itself. So they did what they had to do, and good thing they had music playing. Giddy Fire and Rachel were just disturbing me. There is no way you can win that show with what you just did. And at the end of the battle, Big Brother had to say, okay, this battle was actually a tough one. It has brought out the competitive spirit in you guys, and I like that fact, and which is honestly true, very true. But he said level 1 housemate did too much, in the sense that he didn't mention, but trust me, what I just mentioned, the singing thing with Giddy Fire was too much. I think that was actually basically the only thing they did that was quite wrong. Aside the fact that they did not really kill the fashion show, then the presentation, I mean Doyi and Shegs, all those were the things that actually killed the show. And level 2 housemates eventually won the wage attacks.
Housemates.
Yes, big brother.
The competition was fierce, but there can only be one winning level. Level 1. A fashion show should just be a fashion show. You try to do too much, and sometimes too many ingredients make a meal unpalatable. Therefore, the winning level is Level 2.
Excited, they were shouting, they did their normal theme song. You know, when any housemates win a wage attack, they try to make the other house feel a little bit down and a little bit depressed. But I mean, level 2, they are the receiving end because they've evicted 2 people from their house. 1 person has been disqualified from their house, and either 2 persons or 1 person will leave this week as well. So I mean, this win could just be the only thing that could be sweet for them this week, and I like the fact that at least they would be able to get food and stuff like that. So yeah, that is 1. So now after the fashion show, these guys went back into their house. Level 1 housemates started talking about the show. Some were insinuating that Big Brother just gave them the win because he felt like maybe if they don't win this one, they will feel depressed and stuff like that. It's a point that they might feel depressed if they don't win this show, but I don't think Big Brother just gave them the show. They actually worked for it. They won't see it because they are blinded with the dirty competition that is going on between them. But trust me, I think the level 2 housemates actually deserve this win, and I'm very sure you have your own opinion. Do you think the level 1 housemates or the level 2 housemates actually deserve to win this fashion show? Let me know who is your winner in the comment section. It might be level 1, maybe Big Brother played Wayo, according to some of them. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll respond to your comments.